I have to, feature this album really. Hi, this is Takashi Nahara from Jazz Blues Japan. Yep. Today I just want to feature this album, which I love really. Yep. This is Art Blakey's Jazz Messenger, Kyoto. Of course, the title Kyoto is a Japanese, the old capital city of Japan, the ancient capital city of Japan. And yeah, all of you guys know the town Kyoto here in Japan. And yeah, the title itself, yeah, is a lovely title for me, as I am a Japanese. And apart from that, of course, this album itself is really great. I talked about Art Blakey nowadays, a lot of times. Sorry, but I love talking about Art Blakey because he has many great jazz albums, including this one, and many of Art Blakey's albums are underrated to me. That's what I think, and I don't know. This Kyoto is one of them, underrated album too. But today I just want to talk about the greatness of this album, Kyoto. And talking about the history of this album, Kyoto, this album was originally released in 1964, I think. And I already talked about the Caravan on the same label. This is a Riverside label. And Caravan also was released on the Riverside, right? I think it was released in 1963, and this is 1964. So the members actually are the same, Blakey, of course, on the drums, and yeah, and the horns, great horns. Freddie Hubbard on trumpet, and Wayne Shorter on saxophone, tenor saxophone, and Curtis Flah on trombone, and yeah, Cedar Walton on piano, Reggie Walkman on bass, right? But there is one difference, there is a vocal on this album called Wellington Blakey. He's a cousin of Art Blakey, and he sings a very good blues on the side one, Wellington's Blues. And I think this album has a lot of varieties, which I like really, and the horns are just nothing but great, and the titles, especially on the side two, the side two, the track number one is Nihonbashi. Nihonbashi is one of the towns in Tokyo, in central Tokyo, and all of us know Nihonbashi, where Nihonbashi is. It's just in central Tokyo, and very popular place for the business, and also at the same time kind of prestigious shops and stores. Yes, Nihonbashi is one of the most expensive towns here in Japan. And that song was composed by the Japanese jazz man Sada Watanabe, and yeah, great song. And the second track of side 2 is, yeah, the title of this album, Kyoto, composed by Freddie Hubbard. A very funky style, and a cool funky style, great song, right? Really, I love this album, and this SMJ series by the Victor Music Japan was reissued and yeah, released here in Japan in 1981. I think this reissue, mastering and everything, is just beautiful. Even I love this obi. Basically, I don't know why they put this color, kind of gold obi, right? But basically, with the other SMJ series of Riverside, Prestige, they usually used, I think, dark, black, not exactly the plain black, but a little bit grayish black. They usually use that color, but with this Kyoto, I don't know, they used gold color, which I think fits with this the jacket design, right? Very beautiful. And the paper they used is thick and solid. And also the quality of the vinyl, the pressing is just great. They used the black Riverside label, which I also like, really. Anyway, with this album and with this reissue, anything and everything is great for me. Yes, I really recommend you guys to obtain. Whenever you find it on the market, it's better for you to go for it. Great album and a great reissue. Kyoto, Art Blakey. Art Blakey came to Japan for the first time in 1961, and since then, I think in 1963, Art Blakey, came to Japan, for the second time, and he came with, Wayne Shorter, Freddie Hubbard, and Reggie Walkman, and Cedar Walton on piano. Those are the members, in the Curtis Fla. I'm sorry. So those are the members. The members present on this, Kyoto album, and in between 1961, Art Blakey for the first time coming to Japan, and the second time coming to Japan in 1963. The jazz movement went crazy here in Japan, and I think Art Blakey is the one who sparked that fire, really. And when Art Blakey and the members came to Japan in 1963, I think all the Japanese people, the jazz collectors and the jazz lovers, went crazy, really. They were just wherever they go, the people follow, and anyway, that's crazy, really, really. So he was, and the Jazz Messengers were very, very popular, really. Yeah. And that's why Art Blakey, loved Japan, and not only Art Blakey, but the other members of the Jazz Messengers, including Wayne Shorter. Everybody, loved Japan. And Art Blakey himself got married with a Japanese lady, and Lee Morgan, before, had a Japanese girlfriend, and he named, his dog a Japanese word or something like that. All of those members in the Jazz Messenger loved Japan. Funny, right? Anyway, that's behind the scenes story of the Jazz Messengers at that time. Yep, that's it for today. I hope you like it, and I hope you will get this album. Great album. Thank you very much. And lastly, I always keep praying, wishing you guys, family members, co-workers, everybody to be safe in this pandemic situation. I always appreciate you guys for supporting us, doing business with us. Thank you very much. And I thank you for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Stay safe.